All right, so 0, 20. All right, so the slope would be 20 minus 14 over 0 minus 12.
If we pick different points, do you still get the same answer as us or not?
No, because it's real life data based on your 2 points. But we will get numbers very, very similar. See how our slopes pretty much are like that? Okay.
Yes.
What is this? 0. Is this ordered pair right?
Your handwriting.
Is that one of them?
Yes.
Or 14, 12?
14.
Okay. Okay. So 20 minus 14, 6. 0 minus 12, negative 12. And what's my slope? Negative 0.5. Okay. Still kind of in that range, yes? Okay. Now, raise your hand, guys. How many of you are the y minus y sub 1 equation? 1, 2? The y minus y sub 1 equals m, that one. Point slope? 4 of you. Okay, I'll go that way then. So this is how you do it, guys. I'm going to use this ordered pair just because it better probably represents what you chose. So we've got, personally, if I use 0, 20, I'm using 0, 20. But I'm going to pretend I didn't use that one. Okay? So y equals negative 0.5. Oh, and here I go using the other. Y minus y sub 1. So let's use this one. Now what do we put in? Slope. And what is my slope, not yours? Then keep using this ordered pair. What do I put next? Wow, I need to calibrate here. Right?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so then how do I get it to this form?
Wait, wasn't it?
I use this one. Okay, so how do I get it to this form? Guys, this is old news. This is not brand new.
Distribute.
Good, I like that. Very nice. Okay, so I've got y minus 14 equals negative 1/2 x. And then I need to go negative times negative is plus. And then I've got 6. Okay? So now what do I have to do to get it in y equals mx plus b?
Add 14.
Add 14. Now, this should just represent a whole pool of numbers here. A whole pool of what you guys did. Now, is that the way that you folks that said you use that form did it? Okay? So I need to go back to my graph and actually use those 2 ordered pairs on it. Okay? So, I think we're out of juice here completely. Let's go. There we go. So here is mine, right here. Okay, I got a question. Did you redo yours again and finally did it get to be something that was presentable?
Yours is right. Does this look right?
13.5, is that your y-intercept?
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right here, the
Mhm.
negative 1.5.
It does.
Because all I had to do is put that in. Because mine is minus darn.
Well, we'll look at it later. All right? Okay. Over here, who has one? Go ahead and read the next thing. That's the thing you're going to put in, all by yourself. How are you with your equation? Does it look pretty good? Look kind of similar to what I had up there? How about over on the floor?
We're lost.
Tell me where you're lost.
The whole thing, because we got like a completely different.
Okay. What is your slope? Negative 3.44. What is your y-intercept?
Our,
Your plus b at the end?
our y-intercept, mine is 50 over
What is 50 over 3 as a decimal?
60.
Is that up where your line appears to be crossing?
No,
Anywhere in that vicinity it's crossing?
no, it's crossing.
Okay, did you use a straight edge?
We were on
Yes.
camera.
Okay. So I have to look at that.
Do you want us to do C or?
Yep, I want you to go on to your last question.
Okay, so.
Guys, use your equation, no matter what, the equation you wrote down. Use it to answer our final question. I'm not telling you what you put. You gotta figure out what you put. It's based on our data here, folks. So you're gonna have to know what X represents, and you're gonna have to know what Y represents, and you're gonna have to be able to insert the number they gave you for one of them. And you have to know which one it is. Even if you think that your equation's shaky, we're still gonna use it. Do you have an equation? She does, use hers. Then use it. We'll have to go back and figure out what you did wrong with yours. Go ahead and use mine.
We did that.
My sophomore year of college, freshman, sophomore, yeah. I went in pre-med. All right, folks, question. What does,
Thank you.
what does the X represent in this problem?
Oh. Right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What does the X represent in this problem? Years since 1985. What does the Y represent in this problem? Percent of students. What is the question that we have to answer in C? Predict the, which value, X or Y? Predict the Y to 2 colleges in 2015. So that must give us an X. What is our X?
2015.
Not 2015.
No.
Years
30.
since 1985. How many? 30 years since 1985. Where am I going to put 30?
In the X.
In the X.
Sorry, we didn't. Let's try this again. What do you say we try this again?
My answer for you using my equation. How many?
Do we get a negative number, right?
We're not.
Probably you shouldn't. Negative 0.5 times 30 is negative 15. I'm getting 5. You know what? You could. Hang on. Let's go back and look at my graph. You could. So y equals 5%.
Again.
So I realize we've still got some questions here. Did you get a negative?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's probably because you got a large slope that's going down that way. Questions on here, guys, where we put everything. Okay, so X is the number of years since 1985, so X should be 30 in your equation. Plug it in and get the Y value. I have a question. What if I wanted to know approximately what year would it be 8%? What if I wanted to know, using this, what year would it be 8%?
You put 8%, .08.
Or just the 8, because they're saying it's already percent. So put 8 for Y, solve it for X, and let's say it gives you a number like 22. What is your answer, 22?
22
Years since, so we could find out on the calendar what it was, right? Okay, how many of you are comfortable with your work? Okay? 2 groups are comfortable. The rest of you need to look up here. We need to determine where it is that you're having trouble. So we're going to do this one more time with 2 different ordered pairs. But we have to pick 2 ordered pairs that seem reasonable here. So I'm going to go ahead with my 3, 8,